Welcome to another week of worship. We are happy that you chose New Mount Zion. Some of you may be looking for a church home, a place to find friendship, visiting with your family, a place to serve, looking to know Christ better, seeking to understand where you fit into God's plan for mankind. Or you may not be sure of exactly what you are looking for. Whatever the reason, we hope this message is a blessing to you.
1 Peter, the second chapter, if you have that placed in your Bible or your iPad. Amen. Come and go with us, if you will. And let us begin reading at verse number 9 and verse 10. If you don't have your Bible, we invite you to look on with your neighbor. Amen. Amen. Let us read together and let us read out loud. You may begin. Royal priesthood and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praise of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. Verse 10, in time past were not a people, but are now the people of God. He had not obtained mercy, but now hath obtained mercy. God bless you. Thank you. You may be seated. I'm going to read from Titus, the second chapter, the book right behind 2 Timothy. But speak thou, starting at verse number 1, the things which become sound doctrine, that the aged men be sober, grave, temperate. Amen. Sound in faith, in charity, and what? And patience. Well, since we're there on this men and women today, let's read verse number 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given too much wine, teachers of good things. And you can keep reading in your own, because there's more where that comes from. But we want to use for a thought today, empowering a generation. My brothers and sisters, I believe that we would have a unanimous vote if we were to poll the House and just assess that the challenges that this generation face are severe. The challenges that this generation face, they are severe. Even I consider being 49 kind of on up there. But I can remember the time when things happen in your neighborhood. A whole village will come together to get you right. I remember one time personally getting a whipping at school in the hallway. They will make you bend over and touch your toes. In the hallway? In the hallway. And then the teacher would get on the phone and call my daddy. And when I get home, I'll get another whipping. because they knew it took a village to save a generation. I can't imagine where I would be if it had not been for those correcting moments. Hello, somebody. Yeah. But now there's a rule, a law, that says the teachers can't chastise the children. We're going to take prayer out of school, but we're going to make them better. Can I get a witness? You know, you can't get water from a rock. If nothing goes in, my brothers and sisters, nothing comes out. Can I get a witness? Yeah. If nothing go in, nothing will come out. You know what I liken it unto? I liken it unto what you all may have heard of. I don't know. You also far north, maybe you haven't heard of 3 6s. It's a kind of medicine your parents would make you take, and you can taste it 3 days later. It was bitter. It was nasty. But it was nasty going in, but one thing about it, it got the job done. Can I get a witness? Yeah. And I believe that we are at risk of losing a generation because we don't want them to have some 3 6s now. Can I get a witness? But according to the word of God, that we, as the church, the body of believers, need to position ourselves to empower a generation. First thing I want to say is that what does empower? It means to give them the tools. It means to give them the tool that they need to survive in a wicked world. Talk to me, somebody. Yeah. You understand. You do understand that children need to be taught how to get along with people that are not of the same race they are. Can I get away? They need to be taught. They need to be taught how to behave in public. Can I get away? They need to understand that when somebody in authority, whether it's your teacher, whether it's your boss, if they say sit down, you need to respect authority. Hello, somebody. If the police pull you over, don't get out throwing your hat around and your hands like you're upset. You need to respect authority. Can I get a witness? Yeah. We wonder, and I don't want to bring too much of this into the message, but we realize with these black on black killings that there's something that is systemically wrong. Oh, y'all ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, I know what's happening when other people, but when we are killing ourselves, can I get a witness? That lets you know that there's something systemically wrong. But the Bible teaches us through these lessons that we are to empower a generation. Because every generation should build on the generation that came before it. Yeah, because one generation fought for civil rights. This generation should live like they have some civil rights. Can I get with you? You should understand what took place before you, because you didn't just show up where you are. Can I get a witness? Everybody knows that. I think about it when you can walk in the same, when I can walk in Texas Roadhouse in the same door of the Caucasians. Oh, y'all ain't gonna say nothing. See, because I remember that little hamburger shack down in McLean, Mississippi, that the colored had to go and get their hamburger through the side window. Oh, I know this is old school here. But I remember when the colors and the Caucasian couldn't drink out the same water faucet, but God had brought us from a mighty long way. talk about black history, you better know where you come from. You better understand that it hadn't always been a bed of roses. Can you get a winner? You may not remember, some of you may not remember, but I remember when there were no inside bathrooms in the house. You ain't gonna say that. There were toilets on the outside, and you did good if you got a light from a star or the moon to shine through at night. Hello, somebody. But now we got a restroom in the house, and we won't give God no glory. Yeah, now I want to say it because I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful to see Afro-American women decide they want to have a hat that matches their shoes. Earring that matches your scarf. Y'all ain't gonna say that. And if you feel like it, you can go down and have somebody to do your nails if you want them done. I think it's beautiful. And if God done bless you to do it and you want to do it, go ahead and get it done. Don't worry about them haters. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing. Because you have to remember where you come from. If God done bless you. See, I remember that suit that one little suit that I had. I could close my eyes and knew what was gonna come out my closet. But many of you now, when you look back where you were and where you are now, you have to say, God has been mighty good to me. I don't know about you, but I got to count my blessings. Blessing number one, I didn't go crazy during that time. Y'all ain't going to say nothing. Blessing number two, somebody, y'all let's keep it real here today, because some of you, like myself, been mad enough to hurt somebody real bad. And it took God to bridle my tongue. It took God to bring me from where I was. Because there was a time when I could have dropped somebody and wouldn't thought twice about it. But God had to change me. And when I look at what he done brought me from and where I am now, I have to tell him, Lord, I thank you. When I could run into some of the same folk who I knew put crosses in our yard and I could still speak to them, I said, only God can do that. Touch somebody right quick and tell them, say, empowering a generation. There are three things that I want to point out. We're not going to be long here today. I want to point out three things that we have to do. We cannot afford to neglect. We must, according to this text. According to this text in 1 Peter, he said, ye are a chosen generation. He said, you are chosen, you're chosen. God decided. God determined. God profoundly set it in order when you would be born. Yeah, God decided that you wouldn't be born in the 1800s. God chose for you to be born when you were. God chose you. Because somebody else, he had somebody else to come along and plow with the horses. But he have you coming along to do a different work. Can they go in? Because you know we talked about last month. All last month, God had it at one place. Then another one come along with waters. But he give the increase. One generation, as I said, fought for civil rights. But now, will the generation live like we have some civil rights? Can I get a witness? Yeah, because this text doesn't know when it says you are a chosen generation. That means you have been pre-selected. Yeah, you've been pre-selected. You've been pre-selected. You can't escape the generation you're in. You can't escape the things. I know with all of this social media and the fast-moving technology now, I know some of us can't keep up with it. And some of us can't move with the flow, but God has chosen you to be here right now. Yeah, you may not feel like it in your body sometimes, but God got you here for a reason. How many thank God that he chose you to be here right now? You have to let every child know. I don't care what they do. I don't don't care whether they were raised in an orphan. I don't care if they're the product of a rape. I don't care what the situation is in their life. They need to know that God chose them. I want to make it real plain. How much did he put into choosing you before your mama knew your daddy? Before your grandma knew your grandpa? God knew you. He said he had already, before you were conceived in your mother's womb, Jeremiah, had already anointed you and ordained you as a prophet unto the Lord. Somebody here today, while you're trying to figure out what your life is all about, you need to be talking to the one who pre-selected you. When was the last time you said, Lord, show me what you have for my life? Lord, I need you. We talked earlier about trusting in God. How many know that God knows everything about your life? Yeah, because you know you've been pre-selected, then you don't have, why you stressing over tomorrow? He said, listen here, he said, take no thought for your life. He said, seek ye first my kingdom and my righteousness, and everything else will be added. You stressing over stuff that's on my plate. Yeah, you stressing over stuff that is out of your league. Hello, somebody. You've been pre-selected. That means that I chose you. How many know today that you've been chosen? How many know? You're going to empower this generation. You got to know that God help me here right now. God help me here right now. You may not have all your health and strength like you want it, but you're here right now. And if you really want to maximize that, you got to learn how to tell God, Lord, I thank you. Girl, you're going through a lot, but I still thank God. Your money is funny, but I thank God. Because he knows who I am. He the one put me here in this moment in time. Hello, somebody. Because how many know that because God knows where you are, he already knows your prayers. Like the generation that was locked up in Israel, in Egypt, they prayed and God set a time to bring them out. How many know that because God knows where you is, he already have a set time that he gonna bring you out of your situation? We've been made to do it for a night, but joy comes in the morning. You're gonna empower the generation. We got to get the word out. You've been pre-selected. Girl, it's tough, but you've been pre-selected. God won't put no more on you than you can bear. Here's how you know that you done got it really down in your spirit. I'm not talking about just in your ear, but when you get to the point where you've been where you know that you're so pre-selected until you're shouting about it before it ever comes to pass. You don't have to wait till the battle is over, you shout. You don't have to wait until, why you waiting to hear what when the doctor say you okay, then you shout. What good is that? You need to be able to shout because you know God's hand is on your life. Hello, somebody. You need to be able to shout because you know that God placed you where you are and that he knows the weight of your circumstances. Pre-selected. Somebody say that with me, pre-selected. Notice what the text says. Notice what the text says. You follow with me. It says, not only are you a chosen generation, but a royal priesthood. Somebody here today hadn't caught on to this part. What it means that in God you are prestigious. Yeah, you are prestigious. I don't care what nobody else have to say about you, but in God I sight. You're somebody special. Hello, somebody. Yeah, that's the reason why you have to be careful trying to get the endorsement of people. That's right. Yeah. Because you know you may be trying to get the endorsement from somebody who's jealous of your dress. Yeah, you think you all that. And a bag of chips. You don't know my story. You're looking at the dress, but see, you don't understand what I used to didn't have. You're looking at me now, but what you're seeing now is the product of God's grace. Yeah, I'm prestigious. I'm prestigious because he said I'm a royal priesthood. That means royalty is flowing through my veins. See, one of the reasons that you got to be able, in order to reach where your highest potential in God, you got to know that you're somebody in God. Hello, somebody. You got to know, listen, you don't need a click to make you click. by yourself, but you don't belong. I feel it on the field. We just opened up something right there. But I come to tell you, listen, God has designed it in a way to where, listen, he'll keep you coming. I know you need somebody with 2 eyes, 2 ears, and a nose to look at, somebody you can talk to that's human. Yes, I understand that. But at the same time, God will fill your spirit. And God, listen, you may feel lonely sometimes, but you're not alone. Touch somebody right quick and tell us that I'm prestigious. Royalty flowing in your veins. Yeah. You watch this. You are the king's palace. You're a king's daughter. You ought to act like it. Hello, somebody. You're a king's daughter. You got royalty flowing through you. When you know of a royal priesthood, that means that your name is in God's will. Yeah. You got royalty flowing through you. You got to operate like you got to think royalty. Yeah. What good in talking about, Lord, I trust you, but you always walking in fear? What good is talking about? See, the Bible said one of the things that what we say our mouth is not matching up with what we're actually going on in our spirit. Lord, I really trust you, but I'm so scared today. Lord, I trust you, but nobody likes me. You got to know you somebody in God. It don't mean to be arrogant and stuck up on yourself. It doesn't mean, but certainly if you know you're prestigious in God, you ought to be able to hold your head up and say, I am somebody. You may judge my clothes, you may judge where I come from, but only God knows where I'm going. The truth of the matter is, you need to get to the point to where you need to realize that man don't have no heaven to welcome you to and no hell to send you to. Hello, somebody. The truth of the matter is, let me set the record straight. God said if you know who you are and who you are, he said, I'll prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. Same folk that hating on you, don't want you to succeed in life. All they can think of is something ill concerning you. God, while they're walking and waiting for you to fall, they'll watch God take you to new levels. I just need to know, is there anybody here, can you feel the prestigiousness of God at work in your life? Can anybody feel that God is taking you to new levels in your royalty? Anybody ever been down? Listen, I know some of you don't want no people know that you've been down to your last couple $100. But anybody ever been down to your last, but you still feel rich? I just need to know that anybody here that ever been in a tough situation and before it ever got worked out, you knew my daddy got that thing worked out. Anybody ever shouted and advanced over something, not because of who you are, but because of who you are? I need to know that anybody here that shouted, not after the storm, but in the middle of the storm, before the storm. You sensed the storm coming, but something in you reminded you, you're a king's daughter. No weapons formed against you shall be able to prosper. You're not bragging, but the Bible says your soul can boast. Touch somebody right quick and tell them, I'm prestigious. Yeah. And I want to plug this. And I want to say this humbly. I want to say it in context. When you are prestigious, it don't mean, listen, you should be able to, you're supposed to love everybody. But you can't run with everybody. I want to plug that. I want to plug that because when you're prestigious, you represent the royalty of God. Listen to this. The next thing I want us to underscore. Look at this. Look what it says. It says, not only are you chosen, not only are you royal, of a royal priesthood, but in holy nation. That means that God done sanctified you. God done consecrated you. You're part of a holy nation. You understand what that means? That means that God has purposely, he has in holiness is where your harvest lies. You see, because a holy nation means his covenant is in the holiness. It don't mean, listen, I'm talking about what he's saying here is that you are of a holy nation. You're part of the body. We represent Christ. Hello, somebody. Listen, I want to help somebody right here who trying to get a breakthrough, who trying to move to a new level, because I don't know if anybody told you or not. I don't want to be said that you have never heard it. You cannot move to the ultimate level in God. You hang out at the nightclub every Saturday night. You understand that God's promise, according to Deuteronomy 28, he said, if you hearken unto my voice and do these things, all these blessings shall come. The truth of the matter is, we don't supposed to be praying for blessings anyhow. If we operate according to his word, the blessing was supposed to find you and hunt you down like a bounty hunter. You can't run for the blessing. Said the Lord done sent me that financial increase, that healing, that breakthrough, that door that opened. When God sent his word, he said, let there be light. He's the same God. When God sent a word for your life to be changed, that word can't come back to him until it has done what he sent it for.
I'm Esther Moody, and I hope you enjoyed yourself with today's message from our pastor, Alan Ray Bolton. I would like to invite you to our Sunday school services at 9:30 a.m., Sunday morning services 10:45 a.m., Wednesday teachers meeting 5:30 p.m., Wednesday prayer and Bible study at 6:30 p.m. Looking forward to seeing you same time next week.
Thank you for visiting with New Mount Zion. We hope this message has been a blessing to you and that you join us again next week. You may also join us every Sunday at 10:45 a.m. for our morning worship service under the direction of Pastor Alan Ray Bolton. New Mount Zion is located at 2117 Baker Street in Muskegon Heights. Our mission is to bring persons into a saving and redemptive relationship with Jesus Christ. We are a spiritual body whose only foundation is the Word of God. We fulfill our ministry as we preach and teach, pray and empower, forgive and reconcile. If you would like to learn more about our ministry, please call 231-726-2948. May God be a blessing to you and your family.
Count on Malone Media Productions for all your professional video needs. Services include sports filming and editing, professional documentaries and presentations, promotional videos and infomercials, job fair and recruitment videos, video consultation and training, portrait videos for all your precious moments, church and business commercials, as well as 4-camera wedding and event filming. Contact Cottrell Malone of Malone Media Productions for a free promotional DVD and quote.